All right, this is part 5, and it should be the final part for this 2007 Dodge Ram 2500 with the 6.7 Cummins. The one that had no crank, no start. So what I did, I put the original TIPM back in, totally integrated power module. The original one's back in. I didn't put the one in from the store. This is the actual original TIPM, which, remember from other videos, I had to put a different TIPM in. When I did, it would actually crank, but it still wouldn't start. And before that, we had a no crank, no start. Put a new TIPM in, it would crank, but it wouldn't start. So I'm trying with the old TIPM before I put the new one in, because I knew or figured that the engine computer was bad. Or we figured the engine computer was bad. So I got a new engine computer in, which if you look under here, is right up there. That's a new engine computer. Well, not new, it's a reman. I got it from Florida. I'm not sure on the quality of it, but it looks like they just kind of painted it and put some different screws in. I don't know what was done inside. I just thought there'd be a little bit more quality inside the engine computer. But that's the actual problem, and I'll show you why. Once I get up here. Again, that's the original TIPM. Nothing wrong with the original TIPM. I kind of thought there was in other videos, but there's not. I got key on engine off. Prindle switch is back on. I go to report. For all the modules, I cleared all the codes. Well, if you look in the PCM, there's actual codes now. EGR, EGR. Well, why is there EGR codes? Because the other computer had a tune on it, and this truck has the EGR removed, some oxygen sensor removed, some fuel pump stuff done to it, because it's all been tuned. Well, now we got the factory engine computer with the factory software files back in it. And then the central gateway, there's nothing wrong with it, but you have a lost or a front fog lamp control circuit because there's a broken or burnt out bulb, and a lost comm with the radio because it's an aftermarket radio. HVAC, lost comm with radio, aftermarket radio. Overhead electric, lost comm with radio, aftermarket radio. Satellite radio, well, lost comm with radio and antenna not detected. But if I go into my PCM, sorry about the glare, it is sunny as hell out here today. I can actually read live data now. With the other module, I could not. If you remember from the other parts of the videos, parts 1, 2, 3, 4, I kind of remember. I made a few of them. Come on. Alright, so there's all of our live data. Before, we never had any of this live data. Now we have it all. Another thing is we go to ECU information. Now it says 2007, which it is. Remember before it said 2018. There's the ECU part number, Ford pickup. There's the VIN. Well, actually it says the VIN shows, the old original shows that, and the new one shows this. 8736 it ends in. Make sure that's right. Actually, let's read the whole thing. 3 Delta 7KS. 3 Delta 7KS. I know you probably can't read it in this footage because it's so bright out and the stickers faded, but I can see it. 228 Alpha 77. .28 Alpha 77 G818 G818 and then 796 and, or sorry, 736, and that shows a, yeah, 736. And here's the VIN on the actual truck. So bright out, it's hard to see. Try to read it here. 3 Delta 7KS 28 Alpha 77G 818736. And that's the one that we had in here. Yeah, I said 28, so that is the right VIN. All right, sorry about that. I verified it again. So that's the old VIN that was in this engine computer, and this is the new one. So this matches the truck. The software version, hardware version, serial number, Cummins supplier ID. Reprogramming a temp counter 61. I don't know what the old video shows on that. That's kind of interesting. But anyways, so that's all good. ECU configuration. Remember before we couldn't communicate with any of this. I don't know why it says cruise control false. You would think that'd be true because it does have cruise. Air conditioning equipped, yeah. Skim equipped. PTO false, no. Manual transmission, no. Mobile PTO, no. Accelerator interlock equipped, no. Switch maximum speed, no. Remote throttle equipped, no. Idle shutdown equipped, no. Ambulance package, no. Water and fuel enable, no. So I'm just taking a look at all those. The cruise control is, I don't know, that's kind of interesting to me. It'd be interesting if the cruise works. Did they program it right from where we got it? Obviously they programmed the VIN into it. We didn't program this. Where we got it from in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, they actually programmed the VIN into it because they asked for it. But yeah, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and start it. You can hear it run. Runs. If I go to read codes again, now there's some more codes. Oxygen sensor codes, fuel rail pressure too high code, EGR codes, fuel pump delivery pressure too high. I know these oxygen sensor and EGR codes are from the actual tune. Not a tune on this computer, but from when they actually took all the stuff off the vehicle to tune it. And this could be fuel rail pressure too high and fuel pump delivery system. Fuel pump delivery pressure too high could be because of maybe they put an aftermarket fuel pump in it and it's got to be tuned. Anyways, the guy that owns the truck's got a tuner on order. He's going to retune this truck now that we got everything else fixed and running, so it cranks and it runs. So it's been running for a few minutes now. We're going to do another full system scan. All right, we did a full system scan. And let's see what we got. Oxygen sensor codes, fuel codes, EGR, fuel. I believe it's from the tune. Airbag, lost comm with the radio, aftermarket radio. Instrument cluster, cargo lamp, lost comm with radio. Central gateway, fog lamp, bulb burnt or broken, lost comm with radio, aftermarket radio. HVAC, lost comm with radio. Hands-free module, lost comm with radio. Overhead module, lost comm with radio. Satellite radio, lost comm with radio, and antenna not connected. So no other codes as far as that. There's another, you can see the couple lights on the dash, but we got to get this thing tuned with the aftermarket tuner now because of all these other parts that's been added, removed, changed, and so forth. All right, so that should be it. But there's a guy named William. I think they call him Bill. Like I said in other videos, he's in Ontario, Canada. His company is Auto Electric Connection. Again, it's in Ontario, Canada. Auto Electric Connection. He's been helping me significantly through Facebook. I've been talking to him on Facebook. I just wanted to give him a shout out because, well, he called the ECM bad like 2 or 3 days into this troubleshooting, and he was right. He's got good data to support this, so he's been awesome to help us out troubleshoot this vehicle. So the only thing we got to do now is actually get the tune in here, and that should be it for this 2007 Dodge Ram 2500 with the 6.7 diesel. Alrighty, I said I know I was done, but what I did is I left the original TIPM in. I took the reman computer out, put the old computer in that was bad, just to see what it would do now. See if we got the same symptoms. And I noticed the Prindle switch is back on, right? But we never had that before in the other videos. But it won't crank. No crank, no start, nothing. So I'm just gonna see what codes are in there, and we'll put the original, or not the original, the new PCM back in, or remanned ECM back in. But I just wanted to see what it would do. We're getting the same results. The only thing different is it's showing the Prindle. I'd eventually imagine that this Prindle will lock out like it did before. So it sounds like when it's got a bad computer or it can't pull the VIN from it, sounds like the TIPM disables cranking or something. I mean, that we proved the TIPM's good, the original one. It's not a TIPM issue, it's an ECM issue. And it's starting to scan, and look, the PCM says no faults like we had before. If you have to watch the other videos 1, 2, and 3, or in 4, 1 through 4, because it's not communicating right. Alright, so it finished scanning. See what it is with the bad PCM, ECM in there. ABS lost comm with ECM. Lost comm with integrated power module. VIN mismatch. Vehicle configuration. For the ABS. Airbag. Let me start over here. ABS lost comm with ECM. Lost comm with TIPM. VIN mismatch, vehicle configuration, airbag, lost comm with radio, mechanical instrument cluster, lost comm with radio, cargo amp, central gateway, lost comm with radio, lost comm with ECM, which is, this is exactly what we had in parts 1, 2, 3, and 4. Front fog lamp. So yeah, same stuff. So obviously it's not the TIPM. The TIPM is good, 100% good. That's the original one. It's a bad engine computer. Whether it's the computer itself is bad in there, or the tune has gone rogue, or something's gone bad in there, I'm not sure. So yeah. So what I'm gonna do now is go ahead and put the good new remanufactured computer back in and make sure it starts again. All right, so I got the bad ECM back out. I put the reman one back in again. TIPM still the old original one. No issues with it. I got key on engine off. Prindle's on. I'm going to do it all scan. I'm going to clear all the codes, and then we're going to see if it starts. Well, I already know it starts because I already tried it, and it runs awesome for what it is. I mean, it still needs a tune, so. But like I said, William, Bill, I'm not sure what they call him, but the auto electric connection in Ontario, Canada, that guy has been awesome helping me troubleshoot this thing. So helped me out significantly. All right, so we're gonna clear all these codes here. I'm gonna pause this till we get them all cleared out and rerun it. All right, continuing the clear codes. All right, it's all cleared. So the only thing we have left in here, it's going to be EGR because it's been deleted. Central gateway, broken light, broken bulb, lost comm with radio, aftermarket radios, TIPM's good, and normal stuff. See if it cranks over now. Starts right up. We'll read codes again, and there's going to be codes, like I said, because of the tune. Or not because of it, there's no tune in it, but because of all the aftermarket parts that's been added and removed. Yeah, oxygen sensor, fuel rail pressure, EGR, so forth. So, yeah, it runs awesome for what it is. Of course, we'll have to get the guy ordered the tune for it. He'll retune it because of it's either that or he put the EGR stuff back in and whatever else they took out. But I'll just go ahead and tune it, and that'll suffice all these codes. So that is a fix Bad ECM, not a bad TIPM. The TIPM was good the whole entire time, but the ECM was bad, whether it's the ECM itself or the tune in there went bad. So, yeah, that is it for this 2007 Dodge Ram 2500 with the 6.7 diesel. Oh, and by the way, I don't know if earlier in this video I said ECM configuration, it said cruise false. Wow, I just tried cruise. It works great, so there's nothing wrong with the cruise. So I know I keep saying I'm done. I just wanted to add that. They just got to get the tune done to get all these other codes done to this truck, like I said, and then that'll be it.